Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2.
Put that in there like that. Okay. Then we'll put some of the mixed housing. Yep, we gotta wait until something else unlocks for that. So we'll let this continue on. Let the office buildings fill in a little bit. We'll definitely want the industry. The crime wave appears to be over. And let's see. Yeah, 1 criminal arrested, 2 patrolling. And we don't have a bunch of crime scenes anymore. That's actually good news. We still have this issue down here with the water. Let me see how the water services are doing. Output is 13,000. We're consuming 10,000. We're okay on that. Now we do have a small water tower. I don't really understand the small water tower. Is suitable to a small company, 30,000 to place. This is 60,000, so it's half the price. 3,700 on upkeep instead of 7,500, so it's half the upkeep. But when you look at a water pumping station, that's only 25,000 to place, only 2,500 upkeep, and it's 100,000 a month. I just don't understand why, this is just, from a cost standpoint, is so superior. Now we do have to do something about the garbage. Do we have enough money? We do, I think. I think it's time to create a garbage facility. And this is going to be city services back here, but I don't want my garbage back here. I'm going to use this for bus depots and things of that nature. I think what we want to do, we talked about putting a train station in, a cargo station in over here. This being an industrial park right in here. So what I think we'll do, thinking about it, where do I want to put my garbage? I think that might be something to think about over in this area. Or we could put a small garbage thing in here and then let it go up into that area with some of the service buildings for it. Yeah, I think we're going to put it right in here, and we're going to limit what hopefully we can limit what we do. If we have to put another one down, we'll put another one down at some point. But I want to put a garbage facility in right here. It won't bother those mines whatsoever. And that ruins, it won't go up there. It's going to stop short of the ruins. Come right over to here. We'll, on this side of the road, we'll come down into here, and we'll try to come down here to about right there. And then bring it across like that. Okay. I don't like that a little bit. Let's hit this. And let's drag that out like that. There we go. Okay. That'll work. Let's see what the... Now I probably do need to cut down the maintenance of this. Let's look at our budget. See, I hit my budget pretty good, but from a services standpoint, this is one of the ones that I feel like we can turn down. Let's turn this thing down to 70% to start. It's going to cut it down to about 35,000. Death care is still up here. I think we're fine on that. Water and sewage, we're going to bump this up a little bit because we're starting to get there, but I'm hoping by running that they'll come over here and pick this garbage up, and this will be more efficient. I probably wouldn't need to up the water services. Rest of the stuff will start picking up. They'll start getting the trash, and hopefully that'll help some buildings level up. Oh, what was that thing that I saw? Tile upkeep. Yeah, we're not paying any tile upkeep because we are playing with an unlocked map. And if you see this, I really like the fact that I'm not constrained, in a little square right here. I can build out through here. I can build over this way. Now, I've got plenty of room to expand my services, with what I'm doing. So that's something that we like. And if our budget's in good shape, and it is, we're going to let this thing just run for a little bit. Let's see how we're doing on garbage. Oh, processing speed. Got 176. Processing speed is not... Garbage management facility store. Landfills process garbage. Right. Oh, it says 67, I think, per 100 a month because I've got the budget turned down. All right. That means trash is processing. Oh, yeah. The trash still seems to be an issue. If this fills up, what we will do is we'll go out here somewhere and build another trash landfill. Because that's basically the way things would occur. It would be built here originally, and eventually it would empty out, and you'd build an industrial park here. I said I was going to originally put an industrial park here, and I may still change my mind and come over here somewhere and actually do that. These are coming off the highway here. Look at that. I like that interchange. Trumpet interchange. Traditional trumpet. Very good. Highway coming down through here. Another interchange here. Going over here and then going underground. And the road goes underground and snakes all the way down through here to come out over on this side. Now we need to tie this road here back in with this highway. That might be something to think about how we're going to do about it. And then we've got a rail here. I think the thing to do would be to elevate the rail, bring the road underneath it, tie in with this, and build an interchange in here. The only thing about this whole thing is that the terrain is going to be somewhat of a challenge in here. So this is going to be a fairly lengthy project in order to do this and make it work well. We could bring the road up and over all of this and then build an on and off ramp just going over to the elevated highway. I feel like that's more what would happen at this stage in a city's development. So they come down through here, somewhere right in here, let's say right here, elevate this up to 10 meters. I'm going to bring this straight across here like this. This is how they do this. Come straight to there, like that. Then what they would do is they bring this, let's see, we need to do some grading. We're going to need to take this out of here and probably increase our brush size and then push this back some more up through here. And probably because the road's going to come in here and then have to come up, we are going to need to push it back a good bit right in there. So we're going to have a good bit of room to turn the road out and get it up to go over. So now we need to get this down to ground level. Let's see, we'll probably need about 80 meters, I guess, to get it down to ground level. Oh, that is such a high. Okay, let's do this differently. Now that I think about it, maybe that's not how you would go about doing it. What we'll do is bring this tool in here, smooth this out a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring the shift terrain tool. That up. This one will bring down, but on this side, I'm going to try to slope that up. What I will do now is we're going to back that road out of there. This to here and slope it from here back to here. Just bring this up like that. Okay. And then, let's see, we'll take this. Like that. And we'll basically continue widening this road down through here to create us a area that we can come in here and push that back. Then slope that. That's going to be quite the challenge, isn't it? And there we go. It's above me here. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Go. All right. There we go. And let's see. So now we need this. Come to here and slope that out of there. Take this and slope that out there. Very good. That's about as good as I can do. There. Alright. Here's the road. Now this is going to need to be much smaller. Push that back in there. Push that back. Push that back. Okay. Very good. I think we've got the road that'll do what it needs to do. Now let's take this right here. Come to here. Nope. That was not what I wanted. I wanted this tool here to here. Right up to there. Oh, wrong thing. Here. Okay. So we've got the road in here now. On a hit bank, we've brought in dirt. Now we can bring our road. That'll work nicely. Just got to bring the highway down through here. Let's see, what are we going to do here? That is a 3.4% grade. And let's put this on a curve right here. Put that in there, and we're going to run this right in here, right up against that wall right there. There we go. And let's see. Continuing right up through here like that. That's got a little bit of a bump in it that I don't like. Alright, that got me out of there. That's not bad. Let's see. I definitely don't like that little dip right there. So let's move it. This right here, look at that. Let me raise this up. That's coming up. Like how that's working there. Manipulation mode, marquee mode, just single mode. If I bring that there like that, then oh no, none of that stuff's helping, is it? Yeah, no, it's not helping at all. Look at this terrible little... Alright, let's keep dragging that out. That certainly looks better there. Continue stretching that, and then take that right there, come up with it. Then I need to come over here, I guess, and take this one down. That still looks absolutely terrible. So let's see. Let's take it. Let's just cut that out of there and redraw the road. Let's see what happens. Let's look at what the terrain looks like. It's causing this. Okay, so what I'll do is take it. Let's take this height right here, like that. This right here, and just come all the way up through here. Just one steady section of road. There we go. Now let's bring the road up through there. Was there a point where I was getting a clip in there? Yeah, right there. I want that. That. Okay, that looks better. Nice. Now we've got a road coming across here, and we will snap this thing in right here. There we go. We have a road, a bridge that goes across here, and then we need to, let's see what we're going to do with this terrain here. I Have I said it? I really, really dislike all of this white. It really does not do anything to make the game more fun to me. I do like the seasons, I guess, but just all the snow on the ground. I live in the southern part of the United States, if you can't tell by my accent, and I am not a fan of snow in any way, shape, or form. Okay, nice. What we need to do is get down off of this, back down to the street level here. I believe I can probably just... We could do a bridge. We could build up the ground like we did on the other side over here, and then slope it. That might be what would happen. Let's see what the bridge looks like and how far I'd have to go to actually get the bridge in here. Get it to look reasonable. I'd have to come all the way out to there. Let's see what happens if I come out 70 and then slope down through here like this. Yeah, that's not bad. I could actually build a section of some stuff over in here at some point in time. Yeah. The whole point of this was to get this built back into this highway though, and we need a highway ramp. Now, I don't think I have the highways unlocked. I don't, but we do have points. So let's unlock them. Development, highways. So we're going to unlock highways, and that will allow us to come up here and build in some. That's something for right now. I'm actually going to take this out. I could do that, but that is not what we want to do. Instead, what I want to do is come here, come to the highway, and let's get some highway things here. What I want to do is come here. We'll reverse this in a minute. What I want to do is come out 128. That is an 8.1% grade. So let's do that a little bit further. I'm going to come out 199. 90% angle. 90% angle like that. And let's put this in here like this. Okay. Here is 200. Tying that in, and then what I want to do is replace and reverse that. Look at that, and there's somebody getting off. Our first customer. Wonderful. All right, let's repeat that on this side now. Build this out. I want to do a replace. I want to grab this right here and probably set it right on top of that post. Center it up. I want to come out through here. I want to basically come out through here is parallel to the road, 200 meters. No. Take that back out of there. That's not what I wanted. I want that tool. Okay, there we go. There's the 200 meters. It's not 90. That's 90. Interesting that it's not right beside the highway. That way, just join that in. Then we'll do the replace tool and reverse it. There we go. Not bad. Now we just do it on the other side. This one is a little easier to do. Like this comes right there, and we come out roughly 200. Here's the 200. That right there, and that joins back in there. Then we come over here to do the same thing over here. Coming out about here and join it in. There we go. And we have an interchange that we have built here off the highway. On a bridge, our road's coming up through here and does that. That gives us another entry point over here within the things that we can do. Now let's build some more housing. We've got our garbage facility. Well, before we start building a ton of housing, let's see. Okay, this stabilized. Very good. That's nice. How are we doing on budget? We're okay, but we don't want to build any more services right now until we get more housing in. And so that is actually what we're going to do something about. We're going to come right over in here with our row housing. We're going to add in a section of row housing over here. We got row housing there, row housing. Basically filling this in with the 4x4. Now they're going to want leisure time activity, so that's going to be parks, and we have parks unlocked. Hey, there's some new parks. Look at this. I didn't see that. There's 5 new city parks. Looking at the patch notes, we can see that there are new city parks. There's new parking lots too. I have to take a look at that too. I haven't unlocked those, but look at that. We've got a tiny city park. You got the park maintenance depot, small playground, tiny city park, dog park, the small park, the ring park. That would be nice if you could put a ring park in a roundabout. That would be kind of nice. 3,000 for that one, 5,000 for that one, 7,500 for that one, 1,500 upkeep cost. It's a bunch of upkeep. And I kind of like the tiny city park. Let's see where we. Oh, and it is tiny. Look at that. It literally almost fits in some of those spots. Okay, it's a very small park. Let's see what we can do here. I can actually fit a tiny park in over here beside this building and use this space. Put a park right there. All right, and then, now that we can do the roundabout in here, we've got to do a roundabout in here. Proper roundabout. I'm going to do a tree roundabout. Put it right there, and there's a couple of houses it does. I'm going to put this in here, and then what we want to do is come back in here to this, and let's see. That fills in. I'm not sure I like what that did to my area. That fills that in. Okay. Not sure that really helped. Housing would be back here. Wonder what happens with my zoning tool. If I turn on the zoning tool and I say none, and come right in here. Oh, don't want to do that. That would be bad. Okay. Just get rid of that. We'll live with that right there. I'm not thrilled with it, but it'll work. Okay. Looks a little better with the roundabouts in there anyway. We've still got medium density demand. I want to build a couple of more of these high-rise buildings over here. We've got the office building. That's kind of small for the office building. Okay, with that, low rent housing. We do need some low rent housing. Where am I going to put the low rent housing? What I believe I'm going to do, because it'll come over here, medium density housing here. We don't want it over in here in this. I want it back here. No, that's going to be commercial. All of this is going to be commercial at some point in time. Here, all of this in here. But I could make this be low density housing or low rent housing. Those are going to be pretty good sized buildings too. Thinking about my density, what I'm doing over there. I could put my low density housing. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's come here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build 2. We're going to start from this end. We're going to build 1 here and 1 here and 1 there. We're going to build 3 of them right there. Okay. And then we're going to put some more row houses in here. That should take care of some of that demand. Let's come back to our row houses. Also brings more people in. It also creates more garbage, creates more health problems and everything else. That's okay. We're doing good. Oh, what are they not happy about? Not enough power. See, that's the very first thing we get into. We need more power. Now, what I'm going to do is come right over here and just continue coming down this line. We'll put that in there. Overlapping items. Let's go down underground. Connect that to there. And that should fix the power problem. Let's also build a transformer. What's my budget? Oh, we're okay on the budget. How much is the transformer? Transformer station is 30K. We're going to bring that in and build it right here. Then what I want to do is bring this in. I'm going to do that underground right there. I see power and electricity going out, and we'll let that run for a bit. Let's see how my services are doing. Yeah, healthcare is still my biggest cost in this city. Not overly thrilled with that. But, yeah. We need more. Small medical clinic. Wages look a lot better. That's 23,000. That's nice. There's the fire or the police. We've got our garbage over here. I don't want to do too much here. We'll start filling this up. We're doing okay on that though. Garbage collection is fine. My water production, is my water production good? Oh, I'm overproducing water. Let's fix that. Back to my services, water and sewage. I turn it down as much as I can. Okay, we're in business here. Let's take a little bit more look at what's just some of the different things that are in the patch before we wrap this particular episode. So we've unlocked everything except the communications. We can't see that. We do have the fire stations and an urban firehouse. It's kind of nice. We didn't talk about it, but there's an urban police station as well. It's bigger, has more capacity, more cars. It's kind of nice. Bus depot. I don't see any changes here in this area. Double transport lane. We can do bus and taxi. We've talked about the new parks. Landmarks. There's all kind of landmarks in here that we can do. Well, you have to unlock them. You have to have plus 75 indoor. Or that increases things. I'm not sure how to. Oh, look at that. Not enough money. Road required. So some of these things are just landmarks you can just do. Looks like. All right. Let's see. What else have we got? Garbage management, which we've talked a little bit about. We've looked at the options on this. For the schools, we've got the urban elementary school. We've got the urban high school to go along with the small variant of those. And then I don't see really anything else. There's also supposed to be new public transportation buildings. But, oh, yeah, here they are. Small bus station. Bus station. There's a bus shelter. Taxi shelter. So there's some new stations there. I don't really see anything new there. Cargo train route. Tram. A tram depot. And line. You've got subway stuff. But I do see some things here in the bus. There is this small bus station. Which before that was 31,000. That one's only 14,000, so it's cheaper. So that's nice. They've added some small bus stations. The taxi stands, okay. Some new city parks, which we saw. There's a new post office. And then there's a whole bunch of gameplay fixes. I mean, this is one of the things that you're looking at the gameplay fix and how some of these things come in here. There's things about the there's quite a few fixes. I mean, looks like about maybe 20, 25 fixes. Maybe about 20 fixes that are in here for the economy and the model, what's running, removing things, adding things, just fixes about how things are supposed to be working. I think one of the biggest one that jumps out at me is just that there was an issue in here to where the UI was when service buildings upgraded, the wages were doubling, causing the service costs to be too high. That was we had talked about in some of our other videos how high the services were costing. So it is nice to see that that's not the case now. As this comes in here, there's the small medical clinic, there's a small police station, right? So those things are, running in here. That's good. If we come here and look at our cemetery and what it's doing, those are all nice. We look at our budgets. We're still doing really well with our budget. We can see our services and how our services are doing. Electricity, we're exporting 12,000. Its maintenance and resources 25,000. Fees are 17,000. So we actually have a net profit on our electricity. Look at that. From a budget standpoint, running 3 windmills and exporting what we don't use, between that and our service fees, we're running a profit on that particular item. Water and sewage is very manageable on the cost on that. The fees are a little, coming in, but they're not terrible. Healthcare and deathcare, I still say you got the budget, you got the fees. Boy, these people don't pay anything for healthcare. It's just all provided by the government. Free healthcare for all. We have our garbage management set at 70%. The fees are there, the maintenance and resources, but the costs are very manageable. Our police station, manageable. Parks and recreation, we've only got one park, but it's very nice. So what we can do here, we will place a second park. I want a dog park. I like dog parks. I have a dog and I love taking him out running and doing other things. What we're going to do is come down here, and I know this is going to be high value land, but a park facility down here would be pretty nice. The other option is to put it up here on the corner of this road in this area here, which is not going to be really used for anything. I'm going to put the dog park right there, and that unlocks milestone 5. So with that, I think what we will do is call the episode right here. And thanks for watching, everyone. We've got a new patch which adds in some small scale services. That was one of the things that I had on my list of suggestions that I felt that the game needed, and they added not just 1 or 2, they added a whole bunch of them. And along with some additional variants that I have, that offer lower cost options for some of the things, as well as some bigger options for some larger cities. That's a great thing. That some of the fixes they did. This fix coming out just a week after the other ones, or I guess 9 days after they released the last patch. It's I was surprised by it. I think a lot of people may have been, but it's very welcome, and the additional content is very, very welcome. We'll see you next time. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care.